Yes, guys. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another match reaction. Arsenal go 5 points clear, top of the league, above Man City. 5 points clear above Man City after our win today at the Molineux. It finished Wolves 0, Arsenal 2. And yeah, both goals came from Martin Odegaard. I'm here, of course, as always, to give a match review, match reactions. And yeah, guys, lots of stuff coming up to the channel. Lots of stuff happening on the channel today. We got player ratings after this. We got fan cams coming up. And of course, we've got this match for you today. But like everyone in the chat so far, 4 people watching, love to see it straight away. Make sure you smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts about the game down below. But yes, the last game before the World Cup, we can sit back now, enjoy the World Cup, because we're top of the league, 5 points clear. And I said this before, right? If anybody would have told you that Arsenal would be 5 points clear going into Christmas at top of the league, every single person would honestly call you a clown, say you're on crack, because literally nobody expected, not even Arsenal fans expected us to be in the position we are right now. And I've got to give that to our manager, like Arteta. Big up Arteta. I will big him up because he's proven me wrong, game week in, game week out. And listen, all I've said, if I wanted to prove me wrong, and all I've said is like, we need to be challenged for a league title, then I'll be happy. So if he does do that this season, which he is doing so far, I'll hold my hands up. I'll make a full video apologising to Arteta, saying I got it wrong. I'll hold my hands up. But it's because, of course, we've got to keep this up, of course. But mate, I'm so happy. We're in such a good position. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about this game then, of course, as we're here. We've got everyone watching. Go through your comments in a minute. But let me give my thoughts on the game quickly. As I said, Wolves against Arsenal. Coming into the game, the lineups came out. Again, there was the same lineup as we're betting against Chelsea, the same one that has been playing for the majority of the season. Zinchenko was back in. I'll come to Zinchenko in a minute, but for me, it was just like Kieran Tierney. Tierney should have started for me. As simple as that. But he didn't start once again. He was on the bench. And yeah, Zinchenko played. I want to get on to performance in a minute because it wasn't great in my opinion. Once again, and but we're going to get onto the more negative sides of the performance later. But anyway, yeah, as I said, lineups came out happy. Game started off. First half was very flat in my opinion. The first half it wasn't great from Arsenal. Had a few good chances from Jesus. I think Jesus hit the bar. We also had some very good chances as well. Actually, I think it was what's his name? Gonzalo. What's his name? Guedes. Is it Guedes? Yeah, Gonzalo Guedes had a very good chance, which he really should have scored. But yeah, Wolves. Yeah, the game plan was for Wolves today, right? Was to hit us on the counter attack. That was and they looked very dangerous on the counter attack as well. I mean, you saw the way they, as soon as we gave away the ball from us or we passed, it was on us straight like that. I mean, Semedo was on it tonight. Semedo was winning the ball back for them as well. Traore, was attacking in that first half really well. And yeah, they caused a few little issues. And I was getting really nervous. And even when Saliba made that mistake as well, I was like, oh my God, Saliba, what are you doing? And even they should have scored that as well. I was like, honestly, if Wolves had a proper clinical goal scorer, they could have easily been about 2-0 up going into that first half. So we had to definitely change things around in the second half. And yeah, we definitely came out a much more stronger side in the second half. I've got to mention about Granit Xhaka, came off injured in the 20th minute. Vieira had to come on. I don't know how bad that is for Granit Xhaka. Hopefully he doesn't miss the World Cup. Hopefully he does play for Switzerland. But I don't know what happened to Xhaka. Came off injured, and then we had bring on Fabio Vieira. So yeah, Vieira came on, got himself an assist as well in that second half. Very, very smart, player. He is Vieira, Fabio Vieira. Great assist that was. Took an extra touch. I mean, I saw looking at the goal, and he took a little look, and then he realised he had to take another touch, and then what a ball across. And Odegaard tapped it, and I think it was Odegaard or Saka. I think Odegaard claimed it or whatever. And yeah, Odegaard gets 1-0 up, and I think the goal for us, we still needed the second goal, and we did get the second goal. Odegaard, great finish again. He got a brace today, Martin Odegaard, so big up to Odegaard. But yeah, we wrapped it up. Even after we got the second goal, Wolves were still giving it all. And on another day, they would have took them chances. I mean, Podence, when he came on, had an overhead kick, like not an overhead kick, he has like a bicycle kick, but almost went in. Ramsdale made a very good save towards the end as well. Wolves really putting on the pressure towards Arsenal in the end. So yeah, although we did win 2-0 today, it wasn't the best performance. It wasn't the most prettiest performance today. But we did get the job done, and we did get the 3 points, and we also got a clean sheet as well. And that's been Wolves' biggest issues. I think their fans will agree with me. Is number one, their consistency this season has been shocking. They've only scored 8 goals this whole entire season. That's the thing that really, really lacks for them. Is they need a proper goal scorer, a proper clinical goal scorer. I know they've got Diego Costa. He hasn't really hit the ground running. It'll take more time for him, and he's also suspended today, so that's why I let him play. Jimenez, I don't know what's happened to Jimenez. I generally don't know. I think he's injured or whatever. I don't know. He's even still at Wolves. I ain't seen him in ages. So yeah, they need a proper clinical goal scorer. Wolves do need a proper clinical goal scorer for them. So even stay up this season. I think January for them is a big. I don't know, like Lupatelli, is going to have a big window ahead of him. He starts on Monday for Wolves, so yeah, good luck to Wolves fans and good luck to him. And yeah, like honestly, I think that's what they need to do in January is strengthen in the striker area because you show for me today at Wolves need that. But yeah, of course for Arsenal. Let's go to the individual performances. Of course, I'm doing player rankings in this video as well. Fan cam's coming out as well soon. But yeah, go through the players. And Ramsdale in goal once again was superb. Donway has to do another clean sheet. Had to do what he had to do, and made some saves when he needed to. And then obviously we played Zinchenko. For me, was our worst player on the pitch today. Very sloppy at times. And look, I ain't got an agenda against Zinchenko, right? But what I will say is Tierney should be starting this match. Simple as that. Zinchenko, as I said, was probably our poorest player on the pitch today because he kept giving away stupid passes. And it's pretty sloppy for most of our players, especially in our first half. But I just looked at it and I thought, I don't want to dig anyone out because we got the win. But I've got to be real with it. And I ain't going to be like, oh, we all 10 out of 10s because honestly, Zinchenko was poor for me. I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but for me, the way I saw it is that we should have started Tierney. And then obviously we played Gabriel. I thought was pretty solid today, to be honest. Didn't do anything that much wrong that he, used to do. And yeah, obviously, Saliba almost gave me a heart attack when he almost made that mistake. It was mad. Oh mate, it was crazy. It was crazy. But no, apart from that, he was still solid. Still a Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? Still an absolute Rolls Royce. Saliba was today. And then obviously we had Ben White once again. Ben White, honestly, what a season he's having. Another brilliant performance from him today. And yeah, once again, class from Ben White. And then obviously midfield Partey just kept midfield ticking, kept it rolling as he always does. And then of course we had to take off Granit Xhaka as well, where we had to bring on Fabio Vieira. And then we obviously Vieira had a decent game as well today. I thought he came on, of course got an assist. So big up to Fabio Vieira. I'm going to read your chat in a minute, guys. But big up everyone's watching. 6 people watching, guys. Smash the likes up right now. Smash them up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Mate, we need more people watching this channel, man, because my views been so dead recently. We've been getting up. We're not even hitting 100 view mark. That's a disgrace for the size of this channel. So yeah, people, I big up everyone who's still watching in the chat and all that stuff. But yeah, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. Yeah, and then obviously we played Saka. I thought had a very good game. To be fair, I thought Wolves actually dealt with Saka really well, the defense. But Saka still had a decent game today. And Odegaard was, of course, the man of the match today. Fantastic. And then obviously we played Martinelli. I thought it wasn't his best game today, but again, wasn't his worst, was it? And still had a decent game. So yes, guys, yes, big up everyone. 5 people watching is what it is, isn't it? Is what it is. I was expecting loads of people watching this, but what can you do, lads? What can you do? But let's read some of your comments. Big up Bobby, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Big up yourself. Ryan, as always, in the chat. Big up Ryan. My man RD12 as well. Make sure if you want to come on the fan cam, I'll send you a link in a minute and we can do our fan cam. I'm going to get fan cams from RD12, fan cams from Seb, and a few. I think I'm going to contact a few other people as well, see if they can make it today. But yeah, player ratings will be after this. I'm doing it on my own player ratings. Just do like a pre-recorded video. So it's like what's it called? Like a premiere just like going through my ratings and all that stuff. Jose, big up, man. Big up, big up. Hope you're doing well. Your boy Fabio Vieira played well today, man. You know, I thought he got you know a nice assist and all that stuff. So big up Fabio Vieira. Vamos, yes, vamos to you, my man. Vamos. Yes, vamos Arsenal. 5 points clear, mate. 5 people watching. 5 points clear. Odegaard 10. Yeah, I'm gonna do player ratings in the other video, but yeah, Odegaard was my man of that match as well today. Thomas Partey is the most important player for Arsenal. Well, bro, yeah, me, you, mate, we both know this. He is very important, you know, and he's gonna go to Ghana now. He's gonna have a nice World Cup. He's in a tough group, but mate, I'm just praying he doesn't get injured today, because I'm praying he doesn't get injured in the World Cup. If he gets injured in the World Cup, then we're gonna be kind of screwed in it. But yeah, especially with Xhaka getting injured today as well, we have to bring on Vieira. So look, I don't mind Vieira. I think he's a quality player, and he has that glimpse in him where, especially today, like he's very like intelligent football player, you know, and yeah, once again, great assist from Fabio Vieira today. But yeah, guys, listen, the performance again, in parts was very, very good. In parts looked very, very convincing. In other parts was kind of like meh, you know, especially that first half. But it doesn't matter. We got the 3 points, 5 points clear. Man City dropped points today. We capitalised. This has been the big difference this season, right? Where we now actually get results. Like last season, say if we was anywhere near this position, we would bottle it, in my opinion, because that's what we did last season. When the pressure was on Arsenal, we bottled it, and it's been when the pressure's been on Arsenal for many years. These past many years, we've always bottled it. We've always bottled it, and that's been a fact. It's been proven. So this has honestly been this has changed with this club. Like we actually have players now who actually fight for the badge, who actually want to be at the club. You know, we actually got players who actually care. You know, so honestly, I will give the manager credit for the whole entire season so far. And yes, he's proved me wrong, guys. He's probably proved me wrong. He's proven most Arsenal onto doubt was wrong as well. But I'm still waiting until we get to, say May, April, March, and if we're still in a title race, I will openly, honestly, make a video, right, titled Mikel Arteta, I'm sorry. I hold my hands up, and everybody who back Arteta all the way, all the Arteta inners can flood my comment section, whatever you like. All right, that's the deal. So yeah, Arteta's got still a point to prove for me, but I'm sure he's proved many Arsenal fans right. You know, all the Arsenal fans who did get back him and all that stuff. And yeah, honestly, like people think I hate Arteta. I don't hate Arteta. Like it's just like these past few years has made me, doubt, full of doubt for him, because the way how we've been performing in the last few years, and the fact that we bought the top four last season, and we finished 8th back to back and all that, and that's what really I couldn't handle it anymore, because I was so obsessed with Arsenal finally winning the league title, but this is a lot more different. So guys, I'm one here. I always sit to my word, guys, right? And I will definitely hold my hands up if we do get in a title challenge this season. And yeah, but we all know that January window is absolutely massive for Arsenal Football Club this season. January is massive for Arsenal. It's as simple as that. Because look, we strengthen in January, we will be title contenders this season. Simple. If we don't strengthen in January, we will get top 4 as a bare minimum. Because the way the squad we've got right now has been superb. But I said this before, right? One injury to Partey, one injury to Saliba, one injury to Jesus, one yellow card to Jesus, because I'm pretty sure if him and Saliba get a yellow card, they do get suspended. It could really affect us. So we all know that we need squad depth, and we all know that we need signings. Whether or not this manager, whether or not Edu will make these signings. We have to wait and see because we didn't sign anyone last season. So whether we do it this season, again, we have to wait and see. But yes, guys, honestly, I'm buzzing. You know, the Premier League's over for just a little bit. We can go and watch the World Cup now. Another thing I'm looking forward to, watching England lose on penalties or whatever. I don't even know. But yeah, big up Jose, man. Big up, big up. I forgot to add the tags, didn't I? I actually forgot to add the hashtags in the description. That's rookie error. That is actually rookie error, bro. I actually forgot to add the tags in the description for people to watch. Oh, well. You live and you learn, bro. Next time. Yes, big up Villa boys as well. In the chat, he says 5 points clear. Yes, mate. It's a good evening for Arsenal fans. Will it be a good evening for Villa fans tomorrow? It's a very tough game you've got tomorrow against Brighton. Emery's second game in the Premier League, in charge, and obviously beat Man United. Carabao Cup was a bit disappointing, even though you played well in parts of that. Just wasn't. Is what it is. Carabao Cup for you guys would probably be a trophy that you would like to go and win, but I don't know. I don't know what you think about that. But yeah, it's a big game for Emery, and I do think you guys will actually win tomorrow against Brighton. Good luck for tomorrow. Best of luck, my man. And but no, guys, as I said, I'm buzzing with the performance. I'm buzzing with the result. The performance at times, as I said, Wolves had some very good chances. Wolves actually gave us. I mean, you look at Wolves and you're like, oh, they're bottom of the league. We should cruise past this, right? But they actually gave us a much better game than I really expected them to give us, to be honest. Simple as that. As I said, we got everyone who's watched. Arsenal top of the league, 5 points clear. And yeah, it's great. I'm going to be back with player ratings. I'm doing 2 fan cams today. Hopefully, maybe I'm trying to get a few more people on there as well. So fan cams today. But yes, guys, yes, big up. And then of course after that, Monday is the podcast World Cup special predictions for Monday. My final World Cup predictions. I'm going to get so many people on it as well, so it should be good. We'll give all our World Cup predictions for Monday, and then after that, and then of course the World Cup. I'm going to be doing many streams in between the World Cup. I might do a few watch-alongs here and there. I'm definitely do match reviews 100% for every single game. Match review. And then I'm going to do like England previews, like just for England games or whatever. And maybe like some of the big games like Spain or Germany or whatever. So there's lots of content, mate. I ain't going anywhere, lads. I know the views have been crap recently. Even today, man. They haven't been great, innit? It's just, I don't know. Is my channel dying? I don't know. It's just like, obviously, listen, I don't really care about views as such. I do YouTube for fun, innit? But I want to see my channel do well, which is why I'm starting to really try and do other clubs, not just Arsenal. I want to try and boost my channel as the best I can. Because that's my goal, guys. Yeah, to get the channel really, really blowing up. So far, man. I mean, so far, it's been great. Honestly, like we've got 2.5K subscribers, and it's just the views for me. Like these past five videos, they haven't really hit 100 views, which is not good for me, because the channel of my size should be getting way over that. The channel of my size, will my subscribers should be getting way over that, and it's disappointing for me. But honestly, it is what it is. Big up everyone who's been in here. Big up everyone who's liked. Big up everyone who's commented. You're legends, mate. Everyone who comes back to this channel, smashes a like on the video, and comments and gives your thoughts down below and all that stuff. Really do greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I'll be back, guys, of course, tonight. Fan cams coming. Player ratings coming as well. So to stay tuned for that. Yes, Jose. Same to you, man. I'm so happy for you, man, because your channel's been blowing up recently, big time as well. And your match reviews are doing great. So yeah, very happy for you, man. You deserve it as well. You deserve way more subscribers than 1.3K, bro. And you're gonna get very big, brother. So I mean, I hope you remember me. When you get 20,000 subscribers and all that stuff. But yeah, big up Jose, man. Great stream. Thanks, man. I do appreciate it. You're doing amazing. Big up the support, bro. But yeah, I'll see you guys for the player ratings and fan cams. Comment you Gunners, top of the league, 5 points clear. Big up.